Hello, I'm Mr. Scott Wilson. I teach 7th grade language arts and 6th grade STEM language arts here at DeLand Middle School. This is my second year at DeLand Middle, and I'm glad to have your student, and welcome to my class. My contact information, the best way to contact me is through email, aswilson@volusia.k12.fl.us. I will respond back to emails within 24 hours unless it's the weekend, in which case I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to contact me during my planning period, a great way to contact me is between 9:30 and 10:15 in the morning. You can call 386-734-7190, extension 70313. That will ring directly to my laptop, and I'll be able to answer you there in my classroom. If I do not answer, you can always leave a voicemail and I will return your call as soon as possible. So this year is, of course, 7th grade language arts. We are working on a lot of different skills that students need to progress on to 8th grade and high school. Currently, we're starting on argumentative writing, and right after the beginning of the second quarter, we will have a Volusia literacy test, a summative assessment of their argumentative writing skills. And then in the third quarter, we will have an informative writing VLT as well, and those both count for summatives. Fourth quarter is always fun. We have a poetry unit, and we will also be doing a novel study, which is always interesting for students, especially if they are not used to reading a novel by themselves. There'll be a great introduction and a good way to get them interested in some new reading. Of course, if you've been with the Volusia County Schools, then you know how the grade distribution works. Formative grades are worth 40%. Summative grades are worth 60%. And of course, with summative grades, we do allow for remediation and retesting for those grades that are not where they need to be. So if they're below 70 especially, we want students to be able to relearn and retest that information within a reasonable amount of time. We don't want to be taking tests over material that we covered 3 and 4 weeks ago. So within a week or two, if students need to retest, then they need to seek me out, and we will set up a time that they can relearn that information, and then we'll be able to retest them and see where they stand. Students are expected to turn their work in on time. If they have problems turning the work in, please contact me or have them talk to me. We'll figure something out and be able to allow them to have an extra day or two to get material into me whenever possible. Cell phones, other devices, should only be in class if they are being used for class or if they have my express permission. We don't want those devices distracting from what they're really there for, which is learning. So if it's not contributing to the learning environment, then we want to make sure those are put away. My general classroom expectations, number one, I think is the most important at this point, is being in charge of their own learning. Students at this age really need to learn how to take charge and speak up for themselves when it comes to their learning and their grades. If they need help, they should be comfortable asking me or their other teachers for help. If they have lost materials or they're missing a day of school, for whatever reason, they need to take charge of making sure that they have the work and the learning that they need. Number two, respect others. Number three, be safe, healthy, kind, and honest. And of course, with being safe and healthy, with the pandemic comes the responsibility that we all have to wear our mask and to be socially distanced from one another whenever appropriate. And number four is being present and on time. And that does not apply just to being in your seat, but being fully present and paying attention to what is going on around us. That concludes my little presentation for you. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or you would like to contact me, please email me at aswilson@volusia.k12.fl.us, or you can call me at the number provided as well. I hope you have a good school year, and I look forward to talking to you.